Namaste, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness. It is full moon lunar eclipse in Libra night on Sunday when I do my weekly forecast. And just if that wasn't enough potent energy for you, we had a huge CME, Earth facing direct head-on hit. So our Earth, our bodies, the quantum field is having to absorb massive amounts of energy right now, right in line with the full moon. So this is powerful stuff. So I wanted to do a weekly forecast in the full moon energy. The full moon is like right over on that side. I was just out taking some photos. Little cloud cover. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get some eclipse photos. I will definitely try and post them. But I wanted to do the weekly forecast during my full moon ritual, which is, of course, a little bubbly during the full moon, and just celebrating, toasting to the divine feminine energy, the intuition, and the absolute beauty of the full moon. All right, so this is full moon in Libra. Now, in case you haven't heard about the North Node and South Node, K2 and Ra2, depending on what you call them, the North Node is in Aries, the South Node is in Libra. So we are in Aries season, and we have a full moon in Libra. That is an eclipse. And remember, this is the eclipse portal. And then we have that major full solar eclipse on the 8th of April, not too long from now. But this is it. I mean, we're entering the portal. We're in it now. And if you don't feel like you're just kind of being sucked into the portal and then being bombarded by all of this light energy, that CME was perfectly timed. All right, so from the Moonology deck, full moon in Libra, finding balance. It says find a balance. Find a balance in your life. This is critical right now. Find a balance. All right, so I will be using the Quantum Oracle, and I will be pulling from the suites of people, events, and energy. And then the companion deck that I love to use with the Quantum Oracle for the weekly reading is the Energy Oracle. And then I'll use the Shadowscapes Tarot. No reversals in that deck. Please remember that. And then the Lover's Oracle. So let's get started on this weekly forecast under these very potent energies that I'm telling you, it is amazing energy. Might want to do a moon meditation, charge your crystals, celebrate. There's a celebration energy here. I did a reading earlier and the Three of Cups was there. But if you're not celebrating the energy, it feels as though it's if you're not in celebration, it feels like a rejection. So let's see. Let's get started. I'm interested to see how this turns out. Sorry guys, I don't think I have any makeup on. I'm like disheveled. It's been a very busy day, so. Fear came out in the last reading that I just did. Right before this reading, I did another reading, and definitely this card came out. So this is a reiteration. Fear. There is this full moon can bring some fear. This eclipse can bring some fear. Don't buy into that, please. There is a lot of fear mongering going on right now. Please don't buy into that. Really. I know there's some biblical references. I know this could be, some people are saying stuff about the seal and the book of Revelations. People are talking and talking and talking about this eclipse and the connection to the eclipse in April, please don't buy into the fear. This is a very low vibration. We don't get into fear. We know that everything that happens has a divine purpose, a divine plan. Do not buy into the fear. If you're listening to things that are making you fearful, please turn them off. There's a lot of fear mongering going on. I can tell you from the astrology community, the spiritual community, and the religious community. There's a lot of fear mongering. Please don't slip into that vibration. It's very low on the vibration scale. And fear is used to control you. Don't be in fear. Remember, if you've been doing your work, you really don't have anything to fear. It feels like for me, this full moon and this eclipse season is for those who have chosen to be in dark energy or in the darkness, or have chosen a karmic path. Because it feels like karma's coming. That's the energy, and that's a 5 card. And it feels like you're fearful that you're not worth what you're asking for, what you want to manifest. And that's not true. Events, a creative endeavor. We saw that, I think, in the last weekly reading. Keep your focus on what you're manifesting, what you're creating. Because if you're creating from fear-based energy, you're putting out dark energy into the world. Fear is a dark energy. I mean, you can tell. Look at the dress. It's dark. It's dark because it's meant to control you, not give you freedom. Light energy is freedom. Dark energy is fear. See what people you might encounter this week. There's going to be a lot of fear mongering. So the news is all about fear mongering. It is to keep you, the loving woman that came out. 2 of these cards came out in the previous reading that I did just minutes before this reading. So that tells me that it is a reiteration. Be in your loving energy, particularly now. Be in that loving Queen of Cups, heart-centered energy right now. That is where the energy is going to interact with the energies of these eclipses and with the CME that just came in. I can't even tell you how important it is right now to be in a heart space. All right, let's pull from the Energy Oracle. I'm hearing pretty biblical. There might be something, I don't know, I've just heard that. It's like a biblical proportion. Excuse me, the thinking woman. You know, out of this deck, the thinking woman and the man holding a heart are the cards I see the most. The thinking man. So this feels like air energy. There's a thinking man and a thinking woman. So this could be a couple that are air energy or have heavy air in their chart, or Angel of Strength. I think we saw her in the last reading, weekly forecast. So we have a 47, a 46, and a 50. Okay, so the two fives here. We have a 5 and a 50, which is a 5. The Angel of Strength need to be in that energy to overcome the sphere. Don't listen to the bullshit. Don't buy into the fear. There's fear mongering like crazy right now with this eclipse. Don't buy into it. We have the thinking woman and the thinking man. Amazing, those came out together. So this is a time to really kind of, I don't want you to be totally in your mind. I want heart-brain coherence. But use your discernment, use your best critical thinking skills as you process all of the information that is being posted about this eclipse. Remember, posted and programming go hand in hand. So we have here's the heart-brain coherence right here, loving woman, thinking woman, for the divine feminine energy. And then we have this creative endeavor. 8, it's events. This could be something you do, like there's all those sip and paint, or you go to an art gallery, or you go listen to some music, like a songwriters festival. There's something about that that might be divinely inspired for you this coming week. All right, let's pull from the Lover's Oracle and let's see what's going on in the kind of the romance area. We've got the loving woman. So let's find out what her heart needs to know. Something about loyalty. Okay. Okay, these two cards came out amazingly enough. They have the same color scheme, both very blue, kind of matches my background. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. This is the heart-brain coherence and the Angel of Strength all wrapped up in one. Don't be misled. If it doesn't feel right, it isn't right. And don't let someone use your heart against you and you have the strength to say, this isn't for me. See how that third eye is kind of activated? Use your discernment. Oh, sorry. That's this card. This feels like there's some romantic manipulation here. And then, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. That's where that fear comes in. They're going to hype up the fear, and they're going to say, you know, you need to do this, buy this, participate in this in order to get through this. And I don't believe that's true. So if there's some hype around something in order to alleviate your fear, you can do that within yourself. by accepting that whatever is happening for a reason. All right, let's see what the Shadowscapes has to say. Got a couple of cards out already. Wands. Don't read reversals in this deck, but I do read challenges. Five of Pentacles. There's the Fear. There's the Emperor card. Emperor being Aries season. Masculine energy. There's that thinking, the Swords. But to me, that's clarity, truth. And then the Two of Swords. All right, let me take what's on the table right now. The Three of Wands in the challenge position means it feels like there's a misalignment of expectations, and I'm hearing expectations of yourself. Don't over expect right now, because your body, your physical being is dealing with a lot of energy coming in. Plus with the full moon, wow, and the eclipse, this is like the big whammy. It's a double whammy. So make your expectations realistic. Like, for example, you're going to feel pretty tired. Your physical being is going to be feeling, there's going to be bursts of energy, but then exhaustion. And you got to find that balance. You got to say, okay, well, right now, listen to your body. Right now, I'm feeling very energetic. I'm going to get up and get something done. And then all of a sudden, the exhaustion hits, and it's like, okay, this is a time for me to just sit and kind of wait this out. Let my body rest. Hydrate is really important. Meditation is really important. Then we have this Knight of Wands. That's impulsivity to me. Kind of jumping into the action. You may want to be a little bit more methodical than that as this week progresses. Especially during this full moon and like shortly thereafter, the 2 days after, so Tuesday, Wednesday, you may want to throttle back. Don't just keep jumping in. And, you know, don't overbook yourself. If you've got to say no to something, say no to something. Because you're asking your physical being, your energetic being, to be more involved than I think they're ready to be right now. Because this is going to be a huge load to integrate of energy. All right, then we have this Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles to me is somebody kind of feeling left out, left behind. And I think there's an energy that if you're not like go, keep up with the crowd, you're going to drop behind. Don't worry about it. They're going to burn themselves out. Just, you don't want to do that right now. You don't want to burn yourself out. Here's the Emperor. This is about structure. This is masculine energy with this full moon energy. There's the balance. But this is somebody who's like taking everything in this command position. It's Aries energy, fire energy, Mars. On the one hand, all of this incoming energy can make you hyper engaged, like almost in the fight mode. And then you have this fear energy that is the flight mode. Try and find that balance, because you don't want to be on the extreme of either of these energies during this time right now. And then we have this Ace of Swords. These are some serious downloads coming in to be integrated. Some clarity coming in the world stage, whatever is going on. there is more and more and more and more information coming forward, and you're just like, geez Louise, you gotta be kidding me. It's like a puppet show, but it has serious, serious implications and undertones. And it's just like, how did we get here? This isn't what's right for humanity. We know that. We all know that. But the fear is being propagated to control you, because fear is a mechanism. It's a tool. Freedom is love. And then lastly, the Two of Swords. Follow your energy, follow your intuition, follow your divine light. Don't allow the bullshit to kind of cloud your ability to process, to integrate. This is a great opportunity to integrate really high-powered energies to help you in your ascension. This is like rocket fuel for the soul. But as this energy comes in, there's going to be that, underbelly that's going to try and come in and say, well, this is what's happening, and this is the devastating consequences of this eclipse, to get you into that really low vibration fear, because they're afraid of your light. Six of Pentacles, balance. Take it all with a grain of salt, sister. Take it all with a grain of salt. It's going to get much more exacerbated. There is going to be incredible amounts of distortion surrounding the global situations. Take it with a grain of salt. Do not slip into the fear. They're showing me like you're on the side of a stream, and the stream is beautiful and you're enjoying it. This is it, like in the forest, you're seeing this beautiful stream, and you go to step in the stream and there's a rock that's covered with moss and algae and it's slippery and you fall in, and then you get upset. Just look at the stream and value the beauty. Four of Cups. The fear is to manipulate you. Focus on the things that you value, that you know are true for you. With this Ace of Swords, what's true for you? Focus on that. If your family is true for you, focus on that. If what you're creating is true for you, focus on that. If your friends are true for you, focus on that. If creating the life you love and just living your life in a state of bliss and joy and happiness is true for you, focus on that. Because there is going to be a bombardment of very high intensity information coming through. And it is all programmed to slip you into fear-based thinking. Because then they can control what you think, what you do, how you react. You are in survival mode, not thrival mode. You want to be in thrival mode. Bottom of the deck, the Fool. The Fool is courage, a leap of faith. There's something new. There is some risk. But also the Fool, don't fall for it. You now know what it's meant for, how it's meant to control you. Don't fall for the shit. You know better. All right, I don't think there's anything else coming through for me on this. Let me see what this card is on the Lovers. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. This has a air of meditation, just being connected and centered in self this week. Really important, especially as we get this energy from this earth-facing CME that was pretty powerful. I mean, I saw some of the charts. I mean, it's a lot of energy, a lot, and just perfectly timed with the lunar eclipse in Libra. Full moon, powerful energies, perfectly timed for a reason. All right, that's it. Let me know how you are experiencing this full moon. Hope to get some pictures. I'll post them both on the Instagram and this channel. Until next time, I wish you health, happiness, and harmony. Namaste.